What's going on, guys? Ryan here, and today we're going to be talking about the things that I regret doing or not doing while I was growing up. So the first thing I want to say is I actually really regret not paying enough attention or taking school seriously. I went through almost all of high school, actually almost all of school, thinking I didn't really care about history and it wasn't interesting to me, and I didn't care. I didn't need to know, and I didn't want to know. It was boring. And it might be because my teachers didn't make it interesting, but it's also partly I just didn't realize the importance of history and why we need to learn history. The other thing is I got good grades even though I didn't really work hard for it. So I just was like, why work harder when I'm not gonna get, like, it doesn't benefit me more. Like it would, but not as much as if I didn't get good grades, right? Like, for someone who gets terrible grades and they worked hard, they can get A's. Well, I got A's and B's and I didn't work very hard. So I was like, there's no sense of working hard when I get good grades. And I honestly regret not taking, like, math very seriously and, like, trying to want to understand it, because once it got to, I think, high school, that's when I was like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense and I don't care, because I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to need to use it. And I regret that so much, because I wish I understood math, even just, like, kind of simple but complex, like complex but simple complex equations and theories and stuff. Like, I just don't know what kind of math to use when I'm trying to figure something out. And when Ellie was taking her class in college in math, college math class, and I had to help her, I was so lost. And it wasn't even that hard. Like, it was stuff that we learned in high school in, like, freshman year, and it was just stuff that I forgot or I didn't really care to learn, so I didn't really know. A thing I regret not doing or doing, I don't know, it can go either way, is I didn't take my teeth and brushing and flossing and take care of my teeth serious. The majority of the time I brushed my teeth when I was younger, and when I was really young, my parents would occasionally forget to brush my teeth or just not. I'm not really sure what the thing there was, but there was a point in time where I had so many cavities. I would say at least 4 to, like, 8 cavities in my mouth when I was a little kid, where my parents should be brushing my teeth. And then once that happened and I got older and I was supposed to brush my teeth, I didn't really take good care of my teeth. And I hated flossing, I hated brushing. It took way too long and it was just annoying. But I should have been serious about it, because I think either way I've been plagued with cavities. Even to this day, I'm plagued with cavities. I just wish I flossed and I brushed and I used mouthwash when I was growing up, so I can make it a habit so it's not such a big deal now. Because, like, 8 months ago I went to the dentist and I had, like, 7 cavities, and now I have 4 or 2, I can't remember what they said, in my wisdom teeth. So I gotta get those taken out. But thankfully, though, my wisdom teeth, when they were coming in, they didn't mess up my other teeth. So I was lucky there, but unlucky in the cavity department. Another thing I regret doing was I kind of didn't take, like, I didn't take accountability for my actions growing up. My sister usually almost always got in trouble when I was the one who did the thing. There's one example I can, like, just remember so vividly. In our living room we had this cabinet that had my, like, mom's sewing stuff or crafting stuff, and there's just, like, this baby powder stuff. I don't really know what it was, I can't remember. I just think it's baby powder. And I spilled it on the carpet and the cabinet a little bit, and I just put it away, and that's it. I didn't tell anyone. And then my sister got yelled at for it while I was sitting in the computer chair, like, surprised and kind of scared, embarrassed, but I didn't say it was me. She took the fall for it, I don't even think anyone knew. I think my sister knew it wasn't her. But if it wasn't her, it was probably me. So she probably knew. But my parents didn't either believe her or didn't know. Like, my sister didn't say anything. So I feel terrible about it, because there's plenty other things that happened where I didn't take accountability for my actions, and so my sister got in trouble for it. The other thing is, when I lived with my grandpa, I was old enough to the point where I knew better. I should have treated him better. I still treated him, or them, the whole place, the whole family and the house, kind of like garbage. Like, I wasn't very nice to them, and I regret that. But things are better now, way better, and our relationships are way better, and it's just in the past. It's behind us now. And I guess the last thing I regret is not really, like, I mean, I always grew up saving my money. Like, my mom would have like this account for me and save my money for me and keep it, you know, separate from theirs. But I regret, like, not really understanding or learning money in general. Because I can tell you, I spent money on things, or had my parents spend money on things that really didn't have any value to me. Like, or ended up not having any value, I should say. Like, one time they bought me a 3DS after mine was stolen, and I cried because I loved my DS and I just wanted it back so bad. Well, they got it for me. I played it maybe for a couple months, and then just in my dresser or my nightstand for ever since then, which sucks. But I wish I just kind of understood that it wasn't something I needed. It was just something I wanted for 2 months, and that was it. I should have sold it. I still can, but they're not worth that much anymore. I mean, maybe. But yeah, there's just a lot of things that I had them buy, or I bought, that I shouldn't have, because I didn't understand money enough. I just understood saving it. I just didn't understand saving it for what and using that money to buy what. But it is what it is. I'm doing way better with money now. Ellie and I have a great budget system, financial whatever. And actually, she has a budgeting channel if you want to go check that out. I think it's Ellie Budgets. She has an Instagram for that too. So, but anyways, yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I just want to do something quick and easy. Just talk about some things that I regret, that I've been thinking about. I have been thinking about these things recently, and yeah, I just thought I should share it with you. And yeah. Anyway, so that'll be it for today's video. If you liked it, be sure to smack that button as hard as you can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help me a lot, and I'll see you guys all next time.